Dr. Baba, all the way from Kano. How are you? So finally, here we are. Mr. Ben, Ovation International Television, I hope you are set. Worship Media Canada, thanks for joining us. How is Canada today? I'm just waiting for the governor to join us now. Worship Media. You will see Mr. Governor in a minute. He is very determined to speak to us tonight. He's made every effort, and I am indeed very honored that despite his busy schedules, he accepted the invitation. You all wanted Mr. Governor, and Mr. Governor is here. I'm very happy to announce that Mr. Governor is here. Hey, good evening, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. I was just announcing to my viewers how tight your schedule is, but despite that, you agreed to speak to me, and I want to thank you for the honor. Thank you, sir. I welcome it. Thank you very much. Yes. I won't waste your time. Our usual protocol is to start with simple introductions. Everybody knows you, but not everybody will know where you are coming from. So that there will be no mix-up, we always like our guests to describe, to tell the story of their lives, the trajectory. Feel free, don't be in a hurry. We have all the time. Instagram is very generous to us. So please, Your Excellency, you can fire on, sir.
Well, thank you, my brother Daniel Mabudu, for this opportunity. And like you said, you know how this period is for me, but I thank God Almighty it's an opportunity for me to talk to the world about through you. Of course, like I say, everybody knows me, but it's better for me to say who I am. And then where I'm coming from, my not that what my name is. Yes, okay. And not to go too far, I graduated as the Bachelor of Science in Political Science and Administrative Studies in the University of Port Harcourt. And I went further to read law and I was sworn to the bar in 1998. And by the great grace of God today, I'm a bencher of the legal profession. But again, I am married to a wife who's a judge of the University of High Court. Of course, she was my classmate in the university, down to the law school. I came out. I'm having talked ourselves, able to marry and have 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. And I can say happily, they're all doing well. I came from a religious background. My father is a reverend. And all of us know how we came from just very simple, very respectful home. And also from my community become is in Abra Kingdom. Abra Kingdom is the Obia local government, Obia local government, which is the state of Nigeria, was elected as a chairman in 1999.
We're having problem with Your Excellency, we're having problem with the audio, please. The audio.
The federal government. Are you there?
Yes, I'm hearing you, but the audio, we lost you momentarily.
Are you there?
Yes, I can see and hear you, but yes, I'm hearing you now. I can hear you now, sir. Yeah. I can hear you.
Are you hearing me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. So, I became the chairman of Obia local government in 1999. And it's about whether the government did themselves or not. Luckily for us, the government came up and then we allowed the government to 26. So in 2004, I recontested as chairman of Obia local government and I won in 2007. And in that 2007, by the grace of God, while we're talking of River States, God with it, I played the job. And my brother, the next beginning of 2007.
Sorry, sir. The audio. Maybe we should take off. Yeah, maybe we should take off those speakers. Yes. Yes, now I think that's better. If they can bring, yes, maybe they should bring the phone closer. Yeah, because people are complaining that they can't hear your audio. Yes. Yes, sir. Let's try that again. I'm hearing you now, but it keeps going off. Hello? Okay. Hello, yes, I can hear you now.
So, 2007, my brother, became governor by hospitality and wanted the Supreme Court in October that he ought to be the governor and should be supported in October.
The audio, sir, is very, very bad. Can we get the phone closer to you? Maybe they should take off. Yeah, they should take off the Bluetooth. If they are using Bluetooth, let them take it off. Then we use the natural. Yes, let's use the natural thing. They can take off the Bluetooth. They can take it off. Yeah, you can hear the phone directly. Yes, you can hear it directly. Yes. Okay. So yeah, let's use the natural speakers.
Okay, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so please let's take it from your first election.
Yes, my first election in 1999. God willing, I was elected by one most important local government in Nigeria, or the Igbo local government. And then I served in 2002. And there was this controversy there under the Obasanjo administration, whether the local government was not to exist or not. But for whatever it is, they came up again that no, they should allow the local government to exist. So in 2004, I contested and I won that election very well. And I became the chairman for my second term. Then in 2005-06, that started picking up of who will succeed Dr. Peter Dele, who was the governor of Rivers State. And God used us to play a very important role. And my brother, the Minister of Transportation, became the governor after the Supreme Court judgment of October 25th. I remember it very well. And then after I was meant to be the chief of staff. After becoming the chief of staff, by the grace of God, I was appointed, excuse me, by the then President of the Federal Republic, Dr. Ebele Jonathan, as the Minister of State for Education. And thereafter, I was meant to be the supervising minister. And I resigned in 2014 to contest for the governorship election of the state in 2015. And I won that election. And the glory of God, I was sworn in May 29, 2015. And that also led me to be the governor. And I won again in 2019, and which is what I'm serving. But however, before then, I was the deputy president of Association of Local Governments of Nigeria. And from there, I became the national president of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria. And not only that, I represented Africa as the member of the executive board of the Commonwealth of Local Governments. Right? So I passed through this period to become where I am. And so that's what I can tell you about my background today.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Now, you are one of the most popular governors in Nigeria. In fact, one of the most popular politicians in Nigeria. But every now and then, you tend to enter some controversies. What do you think is responsible? I mean, recently, let me give an example. In Edo State, because I live virtually on social media, everybody was praising you for your lion heart, the way you entered Edo State and you made all the difference in Edo State. But no sooner after, the same people are now complaining that in Rivers, you are fighting your people and all that. What exactly is the problem?
Well, that's why you should know that sometimes in Nigeria, everybody thinks, oh, you must continue to do the same thing. You have to differentiate things. In Edo State, there's an issue that we must have to stop confederalism. And anybody who loves this country, who believes in this country, must say, look, enough is enough. For our democracy to survive, we must stop this confederalism. And in Edo State, we have this problem where somebody who has said somebody did not qualify because he was corrupt and facing EFCC charges. Somebody who put acid on his fellow student, somebody who did this and that, and then turned around again to present the same person to the people. And who said, look, we can't continue to do it this way. When it suits you today, you say, yes, this is what it should be. If it doesn't suit you this way, you say, okay, this is what it should be. And so we all came out, and the people came out, look, we are ready to support you to change this idea of Godfatherhood. And that was what happened. So it's a different scenario. Now, when you say people say, I'm killing people or I'm killing my people, who are my people that are being killed? If I kill my people, who am I going to govern? Who am I going to provide infrastructures for? Who am I going to provide the rules? Who am I going to build the schools for? So who are these people am I killing? It is not correct. So if you will be able to tell me what people say, look, you are killing these people, you are killing that people, then one will be able to say, yes, I'm not killing these people, or I'm killing these people. Who are these people am I killing? So I will be able to know.
So you think it's mere propaganda?
Certainly yes. Certainly yes. If you want me to say, look, I can tell you this. I've been in politics since, not because as a chairman in 1999, I've been in politics before 1999. The truth of the matter is that people must face the reality in life. And what is the reality? You know what I face in this country. You know what I face in the hands of security agencies. You know what I have shouted. Now look, we should not politicize the issue of security in Nigeria. When we begin to politicize the issue of security in Nigeria, we have a problem. How did it start? I came in 2015. I had a problem. The problem was kidnapping. And I approached the federal government, look, don't look at it because I'm in the opposition party. You have to come to my rescue. Nobody helped us. Nobody sent any special forces to us. And they sent to other states. Nobody did that. That's okay. We have to do all we can to help our state. Because first of all, we took out of our office to protect life and property. And so we should not be giving excuses because federal government has not come to our aid. So I have to do everything I could to protect the lives and property of my people. There's no one state in this country that suffered in terms of changing leadership of security agencies in Nigeria than the River State. In fact, in 1 year, I suffered where we had 7 CPs in 1 year. Let one state mention who has suffered that. Because I mentioned, look, what you are doing is not the correct thing. I said, you are using SARS to kill our people. It is not proper. Nigeria said, oh no, you are playing politics. I said it's not politics. Look into it so that this thing will not happen in other areas. Nobody came to our aid. No Nigerian going to say, listen to the state, listen to the governor. Nobody came to do that. Now, problems have come up. And like I've always said, today it is me. When I mean me, I'm talking about states. Today it's River State. Tomorrow it could be our own state. Now, when this issue of insecurity started happening in all other states, federal government now woke up to say, oh, no, we have to stop this. We have to send special forces to Ondo, to Kaduna, to Sokoto, to Zamfara, to Ekiti, to Anambra, to Ebonyi. But nobody considered to send any secure special forces to River State. That is one thing we have suffered in this state. But to the glory of God, God has made this state to be peaceful. Now, the issue of SARS came. SARS was killing, and we're saying SARS was killing. What happened? The head of SARS was promoted to Assistant Commissioner of Police to tell him, thank you, you've done a good job, you've killed so many people. Nobody said anything. Now, the same SARS had gone to all other states, replicating what they did in River State. Now, Nigerians are now looking and saying, look, we can't accept this again. Now, if Nigerians had listened to us when we were shouting, when we were crying, see what was going on. The destruction today you saw in all over Nigeria. particularly in Lagos, particularly in Ibadan, particularly in all other states. It would not have happened, but it was politicized. No, if it's a river state, it's politics. Nobody should bother. But now it has dawned on everybody that SARS is a problem to every Nigerian. And now they have come up to say, SARS protest. Nigerian, the government have said, okay, we'll disband SARS. I said, is it because when it happens to river state, nobody will bother? But now it has happened to other Nigerians, other states, we're not crying. That's another thing. Now again, you talk about me killing our people. Who is killing who? Not everybody knows in this state, in this country. We easily forget. I don't know why Nigeria is a place where you can forget easily. I have never said anything against Ipob. What I've ever said is Ipob. Yeah, I mean, you have your right to demand whatever you want to demand. But you want to do demonstration. I don't agree with you in my state. Do not disrupt economic activities of my state. I need my state to move on. I need my state to get the revenue that should be able to provide the basic infrastructure for my people. So don't come here and demonstrate. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know those who are behind Ipob. I've never anybody who knows me too well. I don't say things I don't have clear facts. But again, what happened? NSAS came to protest. The first time was very peaceful. Every Nigerian, and I'm sure including you, when you heard that I said I will not protest, everybody will say, why would he not allow protest? We would respect him. I laughed. It was a strategy because I got intelligence that look, if you allow this protest, there will be mayhem. People who not are trying to catch into this and destroy the state. And I said, okay, don't worry. In the midnight, we will announce that there will be no protest. By that way, numbers will no longer be high. Hoodlums say, look, this one has taken a decision. It means let's not go out. So we were aware it was a matter of strategy. And when those who came out, and we found out that there are no hoodlums, I came out and addressed them. I said, look, I am one of those, this is one state that started fighting against SARS. Not let any state challenge River State to say that they start protesting against SARS than River State. And I said, look, I agree with you. SARS must end. But it's not only ended. We must have total police reform. Total police reform. Let's sit down. Look at the Police Act. Look at the Constitution. Look at what operates in other countries that operates a federal system. How does it go? If you operate the federal system, what kind of police system do you have? In the federal level, what kind of police system do you have? In the state level, what kind of police system do you have? In the local level, what kind of local council, what kind of police system do you have? What kind of crime that the federal level will control? What kind of crime that the state level will control? What kind of crime that the council will control? It is very important. But you see, in Nigeria, everything is power. No, if they are reducing my power, if they reduce this my power, I'm nobody. So let it be that one person at the center controls. We're operating a federal system, or we're operating a judicial system. Now, people now said, look, this NSAS, I said, the NSAS was peaceful. But my brother, you know the experiences of my political life. My political life has not been that rosy. I'm one politician who have passed through a lot in life politically. Maybe I will go back to tell you. When I started to be a chairman of local government, my brother Dele Momudu, I passed through hell. I was meant to face a moral charge. I was meant to face a moral charge. Maybe Nigerians are not aware of this. It is by the grace of God that I was able to survive it because I wanted to run for council chairman. Then I want to tell you, because I want to be the chairman of council, I was first to face a criminal charge of stealing. What is stealing? I won primary. People want to change my result. And by the grace of God, we are faster than them. We have gotten the document which they have agreed that I won. Now they say, look, they have to charge me for stealing. Look, I can speak to you because I wanted to be a chairman of local government. As a lawyer, I practice under issue essay 42 Agri Road. And a Sunday, there was fuel yesterday. Now, and about opposite Savannah Bank, so I took my car. The queue was long. I wanted to take fuel, so I saw some military men. I beckoned on them. I said, look, I'm a lawyer. I'm going to court tomorrow. How do I get fuel so I can go back? And they told me, okay, hold on, queue up. When there's free time, we'll call it. And they beckoned on me. I came in. And they called me in. As I was taking the fuel, a police officer came in. I said, who are you? I said, I'm so president. What is your profession? I said, I'm a lawyer. Where is your office? I said, 42 Agri Road. He said, okay, go. I took fuel. The following morning, I went to court. After court, I went back to the chamber. As I was in the chamber, I saw an invitation to come to the anti-robbery in Burukiri, Port Harcourt. And I was a lawyer. How would I be an armed robber? So I went to the police station. Behold, what happened? This the second command said, look, there are accusations against you as an armed robber. I said, me, an armed robber? How? As a lawyer? How? Before I did it, I was locked up. And I laughed. The boss came in, who was a woman. I said, look, what's the problem? I said, look, I can't believe this. I came in from the court to the chambers of my boss. And I saw an invitation. And I came in on my own volition. And he's telling me as an armed robber. Then everybody was surprised. So when my boss waited and waited, I wasn't back. They came in to the police station. I said, what are you talking about? He said, an armed robber? What did I do? Because politicians have gone to him, to use him, to tell me that I was using a Mercedes Benz. And do you know what the man accused me of? That I came and robbed him of his rickety 504 car. You can't believe that. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. That is what we suffer in politics. And then I can tell you, the deputy commissioner of police today, KZ Dudari, who, by the grace of God, is not a good health condition. This lady who is led today, she rose to the line of a city, a woman. Oh my God, forgive me for not remembering his name. But see, she became a CP in Enugu State, but she was the AC administration. For the first time, I saw that. They brought me to the police headquarters and brought the man who said, look, this man was a man who robbed him of his car. They asked him, this will be one while. He said, you were robbed? He said, yes. You saw a police officer, you were robbed? The headquarters was not aware? He said, yes. It's okay. Where did the man, what did he do? He said, I hit him on his head. The man told him, can you show us the head where the man hit you? He said, oh, the thing has healed. They asked him, 3 days. The man broke your head, it has healed. He said, I would do respect it. He said, let Mrs. Ereme in a recent memory. He said, I've never seen that. A policewoman slapped him. That is how you give police people bad name. See how you want to kill a young man. Politicians are using you. To kill a young man, to rob him for armed robbery. For what? What did he do? How will he use his own? Look at his messages. And you are using a rickety 504. And the police command was not aware of such. Now, these are the things we have passed through in life. And for us, it's politics. These are things you must go through. And that's what Nigerian politics is all about. Now, we talk about in River State today, and I laugh. What is the problem? Very peaceful state. No problem, no destruction, nothing, not like that. Now, you wake up in the morning, Ipob, that we're using Igbo local government to mount attack on the people of the state and security agency. My brother, yes, you know the role the army played against my election. You know the role the security agencies played against my election. You know, if there's one state that security agencies took over to win this state, security agencies did that. When did I get the power? What is the friendship now? That I can command the army. I can command security agencies to go and kill people. But look, in any case, is it because if I have no good relationship with the army, if I have no good relationship with the police, if I have no good relationship with the security agency, because of my position of saying what you are doing is wrong, should I allow that people should go and kill the army people? 6 army people died. One was burnt. 4 police officers died. One of them, an Igbo man, and the neck was cut. Sorry. The neck, the cut is to his neck. My brother, they burnt all the police stations. They burnt all the courts there. And then you tell me, as a governor, I should say hallelujah, they have killed all the army people. They've killed all the police people. They burnt all the police stations. They burnt all the courts. That's what will make me to be a hero. That's what will make me to be, oh, I love Ipob. I will not do that. I will not do that. And you know, in this country, when you kill a soldier, you know their position. When you kill a soldier, what they normally do, they go for after they fight to fight return. I have no authority. I have no authority. Except those who want to play politics. If I have authority and I could not control the army to come to stop them from coming to rig me my election, if I have no authority to stop the police to come out to stop them from rigging my election, then I have an authority to call the army to go and kill innocent people, assuming they are innocent. And I will call police to go and kill innocent people, assuming they are innocent. You know, politics in Nigeria is such a thing that we have to have a rethink. What is it all about? What is it all about? I will not agree that I will support people to go and kill army officers who did not do anything, who came to protect Oyinbo. I will not support that police people should be killed because Ipob said they should be killed. In the first place, with all due respect, who is Ipob? Who is Ipob? Ipob will have the temerity to come to River State to change the names of the communities in River State as against what is provided in the Constitution. You tell me Oyinbo is not changed to Obibo.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. That a lot of
but again, it's good now. So everybody should hear. I was not the first chairman. I never created this state. This game was created in 1967. Wrongly or rightly, the name in River State in the Constitution of Nigeria is Oyinbo local government. And Ipob will not say that they want independent rule of Biafra. I have no problem with that. But is it that I will allow my state to be used to launch to the disunity of Nigeria? No, I will not do that. I'm not a member of Ipob. In any case, if you say you want to secede from Nigeria, it's your right. You have a way to go about it. But will you come and destroy my state to change the communities, the names as provided in the Constitution of Nigeria, simply because I want to be a good boy? The same Ipob people, you know, I've never listened to Radio Biafra. They tell people the best governor is River State governor. He has been doing this, he's a thorough person. To them, I was good. Now, you have gone to kill soldiers, I kill policemen, burn police stations, burn the courts for nothing. Then I become an enemy of I'm killing Igbo people. Look, the politicians should be careful. We should be careful to save this country. How has it come now to be killing Igbos? Okay, let me say, assuming don't know consider that they're Igbos. So criminals who are Igbos should not be killed. It's only criminals who are from Yoruba should be killed. It's only criminals who are from Hausa should be killed. It's only criminals who are from Igbo should be killed. No. And these people, you and I know, no Southeast governor has recognized them and said they want to work with them. So why do you want to be, as a Rivers person, as a Niger Delta person, to say, yes, come and launch attack, use my state to launch attack against the Federal Republic of Nigeria? You know I will not do that. I will not do that. So, but I never sent anybody, be it army, be it police, to go and kill Igbo people. We have lived in Igbos who could not live with them. An Igbo person has been a commissioner in my cabinet since 2015 till now. And Igbo people supported me very well. It will be wrong that you say kill Igbo people. If you kill Igbo people in River State, it's just Igbo people out. You keep business in the state. So which rational person will do that? So all this politicking, people using politics of 2023 to bring you down, even if whatever it is, I will not agree.
One of the most popular questions here is that you are Igbo and that you are denying that you are not Igbo. Are you Igbo or not?
I'm not. You see, people must understand things. We are in the Eastern region. Nobody can deny that fact. We're the Eastern region. People interpret my name as Nwike. They don't understand the history of Nwike. In my play, Nwike means a newborn baby. You see, Nwike is a new baby. Right? They said Nwike is a strong person or whatever. That's not my point. Okay, assuming I'm an Igbo. Assuming I'm an Igbo, as they said. So I should allow criminals in Igbo land to kill security agencies. Assuming that.
No, they don't want you. No, sir. They don't want you to deny your Igbohood. They say, for example, your first name, Ezenwo, is an Igbo name. That's
you see, that's why we have to be careful. My name is Ezenwo. Now, you see, nobody can deny the fact of affinity with Igbos. Nobody can deny the fact that in our place, your mother may come from Igbo, your father may come from Igbo. We have had that cultural affiliation and affinity. You cannot deny that. Take for example, in Benin or in those states, they've been with the Southwest. Is that not correct? There are so many names. Here, Apata. There's Apata in Edo. There's Apata in Yoruba. So are you not saying the Apata in Edo is the same Apata in Yoruba land? There is spelling different. They may have a relationship, but that does not mean that you are same. You know, people when they want to do something, they assuming I'm an Igbo, do not consider. Assuming I'm an Igbo, do not consider. But I am not in River State, right? So because I'm an Igbo in River State, so I should allow criminals from my area, which they say as Igbos, to go and kill security forces, agents. Is that what I'm trying to say? I'm not one politician that for whatever political mileage, I will not change my identity. I will not. And people should understand that. I've given you a difference between Abata in Edo, Abata in the West. I don't say Abata. They may have some relationship. You never can tell. After all, there's nobody that can say you came on your own. We have all links here and there. Some people trace today. Some Igbo people in their own history say we come from Benin, right? We come from Benin. Okay, I may believe the history. History is not something you can say. It's sacrosanct. Some people have their own views about history. No, from what we have read, you and people came from here. From what we have read, the people came from here. But assuming people now say we are from Benin, position is now sold to Benin. Therefore, I will go and contest that election because my history, my progenitors, my origin, they're from Benin. Okay, like you, Dede Momodu, you're from Yoruba. Ayaibo came or do the one descended from heaven.
I'm actually from Edo State.
Okay, no, I'm just saying. Okay, fine. You see,
Delegiwa too was from Edo State.
you see, no, but you see, some people will now say you are from the Yoruba because their name, their similar, their name resembles a Yoruba name. So when people here say, I'm from Igbo, they may be right because of the name, but you cannot say, let them trace my history. I'm not going to run away. I have nothing against the Igbos. I've lived with them. They're very good people, very entrepreneurial, very innovative. But that does not mean I will change. I will not do that. And even if you convince me today, I'm an Igbo person. Okay, let me say I'm Igbo. Igbo people, I'm Igbo today. So does that say I should go and allow miscreants to go and kill innocent security agencies? Look at what one boy, I don't know his name. I heard you target him. I don't know. Okay, let me remember. I was told. They say he has Ipob.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, I don't know his name. Now, thank you very much. Now,
Governor.
He said,
Are you sure you don't know Kanu? Governor.
I have never in my life, in fact, from what somebody said, see, I don't read all the, I'm not in social media. I'm not into this.
It's all over all the newspapers.
I thought people tell me, my Commission of Information, my SA media, they tell me who they read. I said, I've never met this guy. He said, oh, they supported me. How? From where? I've never met you. Igbos live in River State. Whether I like it or not, the Yorubas live in River State. Whether I like it or not, the Hausas live in River State. Everybody look at the people who are contesting election. They say, look, this one we think will do a good job for Rivers people. It's not for you as a person. I don't know now the guy, I'm not, what do you call it, Marcy? I don't know what's called Marcy or whatever. Okay, he says Marcy. But I've never met him. I've never seen him. Never one day. And people just bring sentiment upon sentiment upon sentiment. I will never in my life deny the Igbos. When we're in Eastern Nigeria, we have a relationship. Nobody can deny that. And it was that strong. But to say, okay, assuming we're Igbos, assuming, but River State is River State. And by the Constitution, this local government is called Oyibo local government. Now you come from Abia State to change the name of a constitutionally recognized local government that is no longer Oyibo, it's now Obibo. You come to Port Harcourt local government to tell them what local government should be. Who would allow that to happen?
Well,
tell me, who would allow that to happen?
What he said is that Biafra covers 13 states, and Rivers happens to be one of those states that Biafra covers. Yeah, that's what he told me. Yes, sir.
He said, we don't do respect to you. Don't say I'm very abusive, but please confirm it to me. It's very insulting to Rivers people. Very insulting. You know what happened in the Civil War. Everybody knows what happened. Some people supported Biafra. Some people were with Nigeria. You know that. So it will be wrong for him to say during the Civil War that everybody that was in Biafra covered River State. It would be very, very wrong of him to say that. If, for example, a particular people supported Biafra, you don't take it. You don't worry about it. Everybody looks for where will it suit us? What will be our own interest? But for you to say, because some sections in River State supported Biafra, means that the whole River State supported Biafra. It is very childish. It's very something you can say is not quite informed. What you're telling, which history did he read? Let him tell me the history he read. Does he know about Adagaboro? Does he know that in River State you have a lot of ethnic groups? You have the Calabaris, you have the Okrikas, you have the Gores, you have the Epeyas, you have the Abuas, you have the Echet, you have the Ogonis. All these people, that's why River State is one state. You cannot say you have one ethnic group. That's why it's a complex state. You cannot say. So is it telling me the Ogonis are Igbos? Is it telling me the Calabaris, the Okrikas, or the Jaws in River State are Ogonis? Is it telling me the Epayas are Ogonis? Is it telling me the Obas are Ogonis? Is it telling me the Koreans are Ogonis simply because you may have some relationship in terms of names, just like you said, Dele Momudu, Dele Giwa, who you would think are Yorubas. What kind of history have people bringing? I will not be a party to that.
Your Excellency, I'm a very, very objective journalist. Very objective.
Yeah,
I want to say, I want to say with every sense of emphasis and without any contradiction that I believe IPOB has become a very formidable force, not just in Nigeria, but globally. And where I'm going is that in order sometimes to have peace in a state or in a region, don't you think it is good to reach out to people even if you don't know them?
How do you reach out to people you don't know?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, when I wanted to reach him, I had never met him. I called people that I knew would be in contact with him. I'm just thinking that it will save a lot of lives, save a lot of money. I mean, stabilize the state if there is a way that you can call people, because everybody in the state is under the governor. So, and it's your duty to protect every one of them. So they are feeling bad that, okay, they said you offered the ransom, that you even offered the ransom of 50 million. And that so Kanu also offered his own a counter ransom of 100 million. So what led to all this, sir?
Okay, let me tell you, I'm not at Kanu's level, with all due respect. With all due respect to you, I never offered any ransom of 50 million to anybody by Kanu. Now, people should understand this. That's why I say people are playing politics of 2020. It's their business. A young woman went and took some Ipob people to One. You know the position of One. One is very fundamental and very, very important to the economy of Nigeria. Now they went and blocked One, that MPA did not give them money and this and that, and even took fake cops to block the place for some days. And they were pleading, look, this is not the way to go about it. The parliament ruler, an elderly man, 80-something years, look, you don't do this. He went and took some Ipob people and went to burn down the hotel of the son of the traditional ruler, and even burn down the traditional ruler's house. And I said I will not accept that. It is unacceptable. And I said anybody who can get it will pay 50 million. Luckily for him, people went to him and he surrendered. He came. He said, please. He came by himself. I said, well, I'll hand you over to the police. Let the police investigate your matter. When they do investigate your matter, then they will know what to do. I never put 50 million ransom as an Ipob person. I only said he used Ipob people to go and burn down the promises of the traditional ruler and the source of time. Now, he said I should talk to somebody whom I don't even know, where he comes from, who is speaking for him, who the hell is he to put 100 million boundary on the governor of Rivers State? Does he think the governor of Rivers State is one of those people he can threaten? And you tell me for peace, which peace? Which peace are we talking about? Okay, let me make peace with him. And you now support other groups to come up. You must make peace with them. What is the peace? Is Rivers State a Southeast state? For Christ's sake, that you come and begin to put, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. You say you're a serious and committed journalist, and which I think everybody knows you. You're from Auchi. You're from Edo State. You see a group coming for the Yoruba land, putting a flag that they own the whole of Auchi and they want independence. What will you tell your people? To go and negotiate with them? When you know it's fake. Okay, when you negotiate with them, who also tells you if you have a boundary with Kogi people, that people from Kogi will not come and put a flag. Now look, this is Kogi State. What will you tell them? Let's talk with Kogi people. Who also tells you that people from Delta State will not go and say, look, this area you're talking about is not correct. This is the boundary of Delta. What will you do? You go and say, let's go and talk to them. We cannot begin to pamper criminality. I will not pamper criminality. I believe in this country, and I continue to stand for the unity of this country. I will not allow when one miscarry because of what he wants to do, what we would think he is, from somewhere to organize, having the capacity or ability to organize people who contribute money to him, for him to say, let us foment trouble, and then let's talk to him for that to be peace. Let me tell you, there's nobody who went to school, or what they call school of trouble. There's nobody. There's no university called school of trouble. There's nobody. There's no school called school of hoodlum. Tell him, Mamudu, you choose to be a gentleman. You choose to do this work to help humanity and society. Tell him, Mamudu, you can tomorrow say, to hell, I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to be a problem to this society. I'm going to be a problem to this country. It's not that you want the university to read it. There's nobody who wants any university to read how to carry on. No, with all due respect. No. So I cannot, I will not, and never will I do it as a governor to begin to tell you, I'll call somebody who say he wears a Jewish cap. I said, he's somewhere. He has spoken. If you see any soldier, kill him. If you see any policeman, kill him. And therefore, the governor of Rivers said, I want this. Let me call him, call everybody. Really, I won't do that. I will not do that. Nobody is a monopoly of violence. Nobody has it. Nobody has the best gun in this world. Nobody. You don't know what another person has. You can't threaten me as a governor of Rivers State from Niger Delta that you will attack me. And I challenge anybody. Anybody. I will go overseas any day. They let anybody dare. Let anybody dare that you try to say you want to attack me. I will, you see, tell them, did you go to school of gentility? Tell me.
No.
Did you go to any school called school of gentility?
No.
Did your mother send you, your mother said, there's one university called school of gentility. When you go there, read gentility.
I'm just a gentleman.
I said, look, your parents have trained you. Behave this way, this is the way it's supposed to be. Be a gentleman. Be kind to people. But that does not mean anybody should take you for granted. That daily you can kill. Nobody should say so. Nobody should say so. You can't tell me you kill me, and then you think I cannot kill you. Who told you that? Who told you that? The law allows me to defend myself. If you want to attack me, I will attack you first. So, look, of all I have said, tell me where River State has gone wrong. Why will I negotiate with God? Say, Ipob is a terrorist group. Am I the one who says so? Has there been any judgment that has set that aside? Do you know if I did not impose a curfew, what would have happened in this state? There was a fight between the Hausas and the Igbos. Do you know the prison attack? What would have happened? In the Hausa land, where they would have said they're killing Hausa people in rivers. In Igbo land, where they said they're killing Hausa people. My brother, is that the way we should live? Because you allow criminals to take their way. And then we begin to kill ourselves on ethnic basis, on religious basis, which is not the best. So I will not, for whatever reason it is, to sit down with any of the criminal element, all these Yahoo people who think for what they do now, they use +44, +1, plus this to tell you we are hearing what you are doing. They will kill their parents, they will kill their children. So be it. If you kill my children, no problem. If you kill my parents, no problem. If that is the sacrifice we must make, so be it. But I will not allow Ipob to destroy my state. I will not agree. No amount of blackmail anybody will tell me of politics will I accept that. I will not do that. I am not here for any popularity contest. I'm not here to be president or anything anybody can think of. But I'm here to defend my people. How can you tell me you come to my state to put a flag? How can you tell me to change the names of my communities? And nobody's talking about it. Tell it, okay, tell it, you are very objective. You are very objective. I know.
Very.
Now, the Constitution of Nigeria has created local governments. Is that not correct?
Yes.
Now, if somebody from another state come to your state to say, no, this is not the name of your local government, it is their own name. How do you feel about it?
Well,
and to put a flag.
Yeah,
No, tell me.
I'll be uncomfortable.
Not only uncomfortable, Boko Haram was putting flags. What do you tell Nigerian government? How do you allow Boko Haram to see part of Nigeria? How do you feel about it?
But the same government was negotiating with Boko Haram, sir.
Oh, that's what you say. They were
No,
negotiating.
they negotiated, they rehabilitated, even in the Niger Delta, when the militants were fighting. That's why they set up a special.
No, you see, you are confusing. The Niger Delta people are saying, listen, we produce the money of this country. We produce the oil that is the mainstay of the economy of Nigeria. Where have you kept us? We must differentiate.
But Boko Haram definitely they rehabilitated people who were involved.
You people know that. Because you are part of those who bought the government. You're part of you bought the government. So I am not I don't have been a part of you people who bought the government.
That's a punch below. That's a punch below the belt.
No, but I know the role you play. I know the role you play. You are one of those who brought down Jonathan's government. True or not? True or not?
I agree with you, but then but thereafter I pulled out when I saw that they didn't meet my expectations.
After the damage has been done,
it happens. But that's one of the unfortunate sides of democracy. You have to keep trying. If a government is useless, you remove it. Then if the next one is useless, you remove it.
No. Let me tell you. You must also watch. You see, take for example, and that's the problem I've had. You know, I congratulated the president of the country, Muhammad Buhari, when they won in the presidential tribunal, Court of Appeal, you know that? People say, why did you congratulate him? I said, why not? The court said he has won. Why would I not congratulate? Even though the president does not congratulate anybody from the opposition, right? I did that. The next Sunday, I went to court and I told Nigerians what the president is doing on this and this. It's not right. It's not right. People say, who kind of human being is this? I said, why do you say so? Oh, why do you say so? You remember when I wrote to the president for them to refund me the state money? Your friend, Femi Adesina, used me to think that you'll be Minister of Information. And you were writing all kinds of things. I was brought up very well from the home. When a man does well, say you have done well. When you have done bad, say you have done bad. If you have not done well, you have not done well. And I owe no apologies to that. And I said, look, President, for you to approve this money, numerous people want to thank you for that. But now don't stop numerous people to say, but Mr. President, you have not paid attention to us. Right? That is how politics is supposed to be. But yeah, everybody thinks you must say, yes, 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 yes. The day you say no, or something like that. Why I call this matter that? I remember, I know you very well. Very articulate, very objective person, somebody I respect. If I don't respect you, you know me too well. I will tell you, then I will be here. And that's what I'm trying. But yes, you've made a mistake. Yes, you flat to withdraw. But how do you now correct those mistakes you have made? That is so damaging to the country. That is so damaging to the country. How do you do it now?
No, the only way is through election. In America, for example, I wouldn't support Trump. I believe
I supported Trump.
I know.
I'm a true believer of Trump.
Because
I'm a true believer of Trump.
No, because you are tough like him. You are a toughie.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
Trump is too tough.
You see? No, it's not tough. It's not tough. It's not tough. The point is that, look, some of us, we have our conscience, right? Look, I prefer a Trump than to go to any party that supports the gay. I will not. It's my conscience. It's my religion. It's my belief. Trump may be anything you want to say, but because Republicans do not support gay and taking life.
They are using the police to take lives of adults, not even unborn babies.
No.
Yes.
No.
When
you see, you're changing from a defensive. You see, that's why I say, let us be objective. Look, whether Trump has won or not, it's not the issue. The issue here is this. I come from a religious home. I know what it takes. I have no relationship with Trump. I'm a Republican. And I owe no apologies to anybody. I do not owe any apologies. My wife voted for Biden. She's an American. My son voted for Biden. I told them, people are just, no, you don't need to clap hands. I told them I don't believe in what people are doing. But as a Christian, and I believe in my religion, not to support gay. I believe not to take life and cancel abortion. It does not matter. You can vote against Trump or not, but my religion is my religion. But I hate people when you now come up to say, because of politics, this is where I should go. I don't care about this. That's where we say principle. That's why the problem in Nigerian politics, no principle, nothing. That's why the two parties are the same. The two parties are the same. So for me, and I would have told you, if Nigerians can rise today to say, look, we need a total overhaul of the electoral system. We need a total reform of the electoral system. Mr. President, we want a complete give us that we will have a free and fair election in 2023. Mr. President, look, for you to give us a free and fair election, how can you bring the media age? How can you be a member of your party to be a member of what you call independent electoral commission? This is how this is started. Nobody's talking about that. We're talking about criminals who have come to kill people. Today, if Nigerians can rise to say, INEC, let us know now, what are you doing? There must be an electoral overhaul. We need something that must be credible. Mr. President, what are you talking about? 2023 must be fair and fair. Only credible people will allow our vote to count. You will see the kind of support you will get.
But that's what our young people, sir, that's what our young people try to do. You saw what happened.
No, that is my problem with them. That's what I said. In everything you do, you must not, you came to say, NSAF. Is that not correct? Is that not correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. If you have said, these are our items, you say you NSAF. France is not a major problem. NSAF, SAF at the end there, I don't know, it's not the same police. Are you going to scrap the Nigerian police? You will scrap them. It's not true.
No, we don't scrap them.
Yeah. We have major problems in this country. And what are the major problems? Our electoral process is a problem. It's a serious problem that you and I and the youth should come out and canvass and say, look, the way it is, there's not likelihood that we'll have a free and fair election. And when you don't have a free and fair election, you can't have true governance. And that's the truth of the matter. When I use my power to go to INEC, to use the security agencies to rig my election, am I loyal to the people? Will I say the people that elected me? No. I'll say, after all, the city, some people. After all, the garrison commander. After all, the GOC are those who made me to win the election. So what do you want me to say? We must not shy away from that. We must not. There's so much multifaceted problems in the country. Let's take it. The one that is very important to us now, and what it is. We are going for 2023 election.
Yeah, I was coming to 20. There is no way I'll talk to you and not talk about 2023.
Okay.
It's no longer a rumor. It's everywhere that Governor Nwike is likely to be a presidential candidate or a vice presidential candidate.
Yes.
What is your mission and what is your ambition, sir?
you know why I'm happy? You people in the media, you prepare the soup, you cook the soup, you talk about the taste of the soup. The problem is that when you see a man who is doing something, you think that this man did this for nothing. There must be something somewhere.
No, but you said that people are attacking you because of it. So there must be something. Maybe they are clairvoyant.
Because they perceive by his performance. He's not just doing it for doing sake. Who is the second-term governor that's working the way he's working? There must be something somewhere he's looking at. And that's the problem we have in this country. In any case, let us start with. I want to be president, for example. Mention. And those who are the president, have you not been seen them consulting? Mention where we can went to consult anybody. Have I met you one day to say, yes, tell him, I know you're very strong. Your pen is so powerful. Even with this program, you're too powerful. Tell me one day, you're a friend to my predecessor. You're a friend to me. Have you ever one day met you to say, look, see what I'm thinking about? How do you look at it? Let one person say, okay, the way he spoke to me is like the likelihood. I think, or let me not be too wrong, he believes in if anything happens. Look, I've been in this game People have interest. People can run to you. Don't you think you will do this? Maybe the small thing I have to take care of my family, they want to take it from me. I'm not that kind of politician.
No, sir.
When you say,
No, sir.
vice president, no. When you say vice president, does anybody run for vice president?
No,
Is there any concern?
you could have an agreement with a group of people. When I ran in 2011, I approached Nasir El-Rufai that I wanted him to be my vice president. And his advice was that we should have something very similar to the shadow cabinet in England, where a group of people would have agreed in advance. And I think that is what Nigeria should do anyway, if we're going to have good people in politics, where you know who is going to be our Minister of Agriculture, who is going to be in charge of housing, who is going to be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, which was what Saraki and Co tried to do, and it backfired in APC when some people tried to block it. So it's possible that you have such an agreement, but the main thing is that I'm just saying it is possible. When you stormed Edo State, to me, you appeared like the leader of opposition that day. You stayed there and you made sure you delivered. That is so. If people are now saying and they are beginning to see you as a leader of opposition, you can't blame them.
No. Let me tell you, I didn't go to it. See, that's why we should get it right. Let me tell you, the governor of Edo State, I never spoke with him one day. All through he was in APC as a governor, I never spoke to him. Ask him. You know, people don't understand me very well. All through he was governor, ask him whether I spoke to him. No way. Because I came to Edo State to campaign against him. I was working for my party. He saw me as an enemy with Oshomole. And I said, that's their business. I came to work for my party. Now, when they said he was coming to my party, I said, look, no, you cannot just have everybody. People have built the party before you are coming. Therefore, everybody must sit and to say, look, what do we do? You can see that is the difference I have with people. You are coming. Yes, should everybody be chased away? No. So what happened? Give and take. Who will have this? Who will have that? Like you said, yeah, shadow, you people who believe in the British shadow government, who will be this, who will be this. Those are things are theories. Theories. You see, we must not take hook, line, and sinker. What is operating in UK that was operating in Nigeria? Our environment, our circumstances are not the same. In Nigeria, religion, ethnicity play a lot of role. In England, you don't have it. You don't have it. So you must be very, very careful to balance of things. But let the national law don't take it far. In Edo State, I told them that what you are doing is wrong. We must sit down and talk together. And that was why I sued their friend, Nduka Ebobuna, this day, and his people, when they wrote with a friend that Nwike, Obaseke, and Mrs. Doom, where he did not try to do all kinds of things. Because I said, we shouldn't go that way. Let's keep the party together. Don't divide the party. If we divide the party, Obaseke will lose the election. And truthfully, they came and said, you are right. And we agree. Every act. Why will I be the chairman of this campaign? A lot of people felt I didn't want Obaseke to win, which was not correct. I was saying, the way you are going, maybe we will lose election. Put everybody together. And look at what happened in Ondo State. But I said, put everybody together. Now, having put everybody together, I will lead this campaign. And I did. After the glory of God, not by my power, all of us work together. If you had the altercation with the IG and the rest of it, I said, look, we cannot do this way. We won. But in Ondo, that will not happen. If the party had done, that does not mean that APC and the government did not do one or two manipulation. But first of all, you put your house in order. then of anybody that want to say it is no longer a rumor. You are the one carrying the rumor that Nwike wants to be president. Some people say Nwike wants to be president because Amechi wants to be president. According to your brother, our first president. Look, I don't betray my friends. Is my friend. And I tell anybody who cares to know about it.
I was going to ask you about him, that you went against.
I'm coming. He has never, as my friend, I will not deny him. I'm not those kind of people who play politics of what you want to get. Now, when they said Atiku was running, I said I was not going to support that. I was going to support Abini Waziri Tamboa. And I stood by him. I'm not one of those governors who will come to you and talk to you in the morning. And then in the night, I said a different thing. Tell him, Mumudu, you should know me. But after that primary, that Tamboa lost. There's no one state among the Philippine states can say they supported Atiku more than River State. I challenge any state that can say that. In fact, you remember when Buhari came to campaign in River State, the DG of the Buhari campaign said, Mr. President, I will not go with you again. I'm going to match them here. All I want to ask you for, by the time we finish with them, thank us. He said so. And then he sang an Igbo song of war song. I said, we look at it, it's okay. What happened? President did not get 35%. But President thanked him with the Minister of Transportation. So, you see, now that politics is that of look. Tamboa is my friend. If you like, put that here, come out here, I will not deny him. If Tamboa wants to tell me today he wants to run for president, that's okay. Have you looked at the situation like it? Have you looked at how things are going? What is this or what is that? I was yesterday in Sokoto State. I went to flag off his construction of teaching hospital. He was one who commissioned the medical school of River State. And I said, you haven't done that in the past 2 years when I invited you. I will come. And I commissioned water projects that you so touching. But when you do that, people say, oh, there must be something. But see, I went to Bauchi to flag off roads. Nobody said anything there. But because I went to Sokoto, there must be something. Yeah, assuming there's something. So what? So what? So what?
So
who is that person that's 1.5?
Your Excellency,
So what?
what will happen if once upon a time you and Amechi were the best of friends? I know that for a fact that you were very, very close. So if tomorrow Amechi wants to run as president and Tamboa wants to run, where would you face?
If Tamboa wants to run
and Amechi wants to run, in fact,
let me tell you, if Amechi wants to run in PDP today, and Tamboa wants to run in PDP today, I'll run Amechi.
Wow.
In PDP.
In PDP.
But if Amechi wants to run in NPC, and Tamboa wants to run in PDP, wallahi, alhamdulillah, I'll support Tamboa now.
So, but what happens if there is a realignment? And so they now, it happens all the time. You said it before that the two parties are the same. They move from A to B. You can wake up in APC in the morning and go to bed.
Amechi may not likely realize because you see the way it is today, it's like the first son of Buhari, and so it will be difficult for him to realize. It will be difficult.
But it's from your state, so it deserves every support from your state.
With what project here? Mention one project in River State.
And they still have about 3 years to go.
No, there's no 3 years.
I said about.
No, it's not about. Let's say it's a political period. So don't deceive. River State will know that We have not got anything from federal government. Or is it the one they told you the budget of Meduguri, Port Harcourt rail of $1.2 billion? You know, people have to be deceived. I've been in government, nobody deceives me. Nobody deceives me. I know if you want to help our state, since 2015, they would have shown it. Look, you were the teacher of Buhari. Go and do this. To show your people, that was not done. Now, 2 years after. The rain now will be done in 1 year. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Nobody will know. Okay, I bet you running tax for River State. I know aware that you said that the Igbo, because I hear the Nigerians are clamoring that they should zone the position to Southeast. Is it for Southeast?
Ikwere
Is it for Southeast?
Ikwere is Igbo.
No, please don't say that. Please.
Ikwere is not. That's what I read. I did a research.
No, which one to respect. I have a relationship, and I will not deny that with Igbos. I will not deny that. The Igbos, the South people who have competent people, mature people to be president of this country. They have them. If you are zoning presidency to the Southeast, president is not zoned on ethnic group. President is zoned on zones. So if you are zoning to the Southeast, that does not mean if you are from the South, for example, you have a lineage with Igbos, for example, that now makes you to run for that. That's not correct. That's not correct. If you are zoning presidency to Southeast, you go ahead and zone it to them. And let those who are for the Southeast run for the president. But that does not mean that because your mother is from the Southeast, that qualifies you. No way. It doesn't happen that way. I have told you in our zone here, there's nobody that will deny the fact. Even the Calabaris, the Crickers, they have relations with Igbos, one way or the other. One way or the other. But that does not make you to say, now because president is going to Southeast, you're not a Southeast president. What kind of system is that? What kind of system is that? I will not succumb to that. If you like, carry the presidency 20 times to the Southeast. I have no rule. All I know, if you send it to them, it's PDP, I will fight for them to win. But nobody should tell me, you have a link. What's a link? You don't have a link to anywhere. Why not run as president of Southwest? Then you have a link to the Southwest. Tell them this what? Tell them this what?
It's a Yoruba name.
So you're for Yoruba.
Partly, my mom. My mom.
Oh, your mom. Okay, so that qualifies you now into the zone to the Southwest. You run for president. I mean, people should face reality. And that's, I know in this program, they will abuse me up and down. It doesn't matter. But
young ones are clamoring that young people below 60, of course, if you are qualified, should be the ones running Nigeria. That's the first.
You see, we change schedules. Donald Duke was governor when he was when?
He was very young. He was very young.
Biden was governor when he was what? Amechi was governor when he was what?
He was planning his
Buhari was governor. Buhari was governor when he was what? I was governor as what? What are we talking about? Were we not used when we became governor? So what are we talking about? Why are you saying that the youth have not been given any opportunity? I'm giving you instances now.
No, they said they are tired of not just age now, old politicians who have been in the system over time, and you have messed up the system. That's the argument, and so they want a clean slate.
Okay.
I'm quoting.
Let me tell you. No, let me tell you. You see, I tell people who are commissioners and ministers and the rest, where they know your people. Can one man mess up a system without his subordinates? Tell me, can one man mess up a system without his subordinates? Tell me.
No, I know you have your special advisors, you have your
So,
essays.
you see, the point is, like I was speaking today, how many young people can stand and face what I'm facing in this country today? Because of my belief and position, how many people? Corruption is not because of their age. Corruption is not because they're 25 years. I was a chairman of council, and I tried to set up our young people to go into cement business and the rest. I did that. As a chairman, I tried to call my people, what business can we set up for you? They look at the money they will get in a month. They said, no, what is that? I cannot be earning 100, 200,000 a month. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot to do with. It is how to do with your training, your upbringing. Today, we're employing 5,000 youths into civil service, right? 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 You're aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. Like they've been advertised. Now, they believe as you're employing them, their take-home salary will be about 500,000 naira as a startup. It's not what? No, you're laughing. You should educate people. Educate them. Where do you start earning 500,000 naira? How do you start it? This is a career program that you must run. Let me tell you the issue I'm talking about. There are counselors today. Do you know how much as counselor that youth? How much they want to earn? A counselor as a youth wants to earn not less than 1.7 million a month. That counselor, is he 60 years old? Is he an old politician? Nobody wants to face the reality. The issue is not whether as a youth, I agree. The youth must be engaged. But the point to say the youth must be, the youth are they not the ones that are held at affairs of government? Make the calculation. Take the statistics. Must it be the only way you're a president or a governor that you now know that you're the hands of affairs of government? A youth is appointed as a commissioner. A youth is appointed as a minister. A youth is even a governor. Can they not tell us, well, as you're a governor, as a youth, what are your performances? What do you do? It's not an issue of for who are those who have been there. Okay, yes, kill all those who have been there. Would that bring the development? The people who are going to say, well, we have killed them, this is our own turn too. So I don't think that is the best way to go. The best way to go is to say, look, let the right thing be done. And how will the right thing be done? Allow merit to flow. Don't allow nepotism. Leave this ethnicity. Leave this religious background. If you don't come from here, you won't get this. If you don't come from here, you won't get that. And for me, that's the ultimate. I have established a Madrid Academy to grow the skills of the youth. I've allowed KPMG to be the one to recruit the teachers who train them. KPMG to train them. You know how expensive it is for KPMG for you to pay KPMG. But the point is, we must not begin to think that except when people say the youth, the youth. Who are the youth now? The youth is it the hooligans or the hoodlums that went to take over the place? I don't know youth. They tell me now. Those hoodlums, I don't know youth.
Well, they claim that politicians use them as hoodlums, and then they get stuck.
Okay. I agree. They use you. Somebody put a gun on your head.
No, politicians pay them.
Oh, fine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, politicians pay them.
Oh, good. They pay you.
They have nowhere to go, no good education, no hope in life. So they will find something to do.
You see, let me tell you, which may be a very wrong analogy, or you may not like it, but the truth must be told. You know what my people say? A man, a son who wants to sleep with the father's wife will say she was naked and passed, and so he has to hijack her. It is not today you have planted or you have planned to sleep with your father's wife. Your father's wife is your mother. If she was naked, you remove your eye. Right? If I have not planned evil, if I have not planned evil, or want to commit evil, you bring money to me, I will tell you, my friend, go. Yes, I need money, but I will not involve this. But because you have planned evil, you are not using it as an excuse unemployment. Nobody will say you support the rate of unemployment. Nobody will say so. Those hoodlums you are talking about cannot be, and will not be, people who have love for this country. Okay, you are going to destroy all the properties. You're going to destroy all the shopping centers. You're going to loot everything. Would that solve the problem? Would that solve the problem?
It's very sad.
Now, are you not going to now see how you raise money even from them to pay for those properties to be brought back? All I expected from everybody to say, look, we are hungry. No work. Every junction. Every youth. Stay at every junction. Take your phone. Stay on the ground. Lie on the ground. Sleep there. To show we're angry. To show we need job. It's not to go to allow hoodlums to go and begin to destroy and kill people in the frame because there's unemployment. Now, has employment come? Strategy is important. You have watched what happens. Even Donald Trump. Look at the campaigns. Look at the demonstration against him. Even when they killed the black people, people demonstrated. People went to loot. Did you see where people were killing anybody? Everyone said, no way, no way, no way, no way. And all this, you take a skill, because they're hungry. That's why they go and burn down MPA. That's why they go and burn down police station. Hunger will make you to burn down police station. How does police create a job for you? How does police create a job for you? So and the problem we have is you the media. You the media. Tell government where they're going wrong. And that's what I told the kid of editors. We have lost it. Every day people are arranging awards for us. Award for this person. Awards for this. But nobody will come and tell us, look, you're not doing well, you're not doing well. But it's award. I'm sure by December now, this year, you will see that. I'm not talking about you.
I was going to say those of us who write things about government, they were regarded as enemies.
No,
No patronage. Nobody will patronize you.
God has God made. Are you hungry today?
No.
Are you hungry?
No.
To the glory of God.
Thank God.
To the glory of God, you are doing your work. People recognize it. Then, as I tell you, it's not somebody like you, I will not appear.
I know.
I told you that.
Thank you.
I appear because I believe you are going to do the right thing. Not supporting me. You never told me. I called you. Why are you? Why are you? Why am I the one? You said, look, you are taking.
People were asking, my viewers were asking for you. Every day, everybody was saying.
Yes. So that's what I'm trying to do. So you're not that kind of person. But I challenge the kid of religion. You have lost your voice. You people came and said, occupy Nigeria against Jonathan. What has happened today? Everybody's gone. Nothing's happening. Because we have sold our conscience. When you speak, nobody, even governors among themselves, they've lost it. We have lost it. We have played party politics. Nobody wants to speak the truth. When you speak the truth, they deny you what they're entitled to. But it doesn't matter. Today I may not get it. Tomorrow I will get it. I'm not there. Somebody who will get it. But the point must remain that you must speak the truth at all times. You must. You want Nigeria that. If you don't speak the truth, God will not forgive all of you. Because of what we get, Nigeria is not moving well, and everybody's keeping quiet. People will come and tell lies that the governor of the state want to kill Igbos, and you want to believe that? I mean, any same person who want to believe such a thing, the same people who have been praising me of the only governor performing today and the one now wanting to kill Igbos simply because I said, look, you guys who are Ipob people, you are not the mouthpiece of the Igbos. And therefore, even if you are the mouthpiece of the Igbos, you can't take criminality. You cannot kill innocent soldiers and police. To destroy my state, I will not agree to that. If you like, say whatever you want to say. If you like they say, okay, you want to be vice president, we will vote for you. Look, let me tell you, all those ones are, luckily we don't have what we call the male voter, the one that are trying to be in America, to lead the drop out, to make their votes. We don't have that. But even if you have that, I mean, so nobody should. I will do what I will do. Nnamdi Kanu does not have what it takes to threaten me or threaten any reverse person or any Niger Delta person. I will not. The Igbos have come out clearly against him. The governors have come out clearly against him. We don't like their modus operandi. When I went to the Wusi, does one man alone start to say he wants to secede from Nigeria? Does one man alone? Does not require the consensus of the opinions of the people? Does not require all of us to talk, assuming we are the same people. Then you want people to be sending money to you. You're Jewish. Then you carry towel, and then you say, in the Biafra, now the camera say, kill this person, keep it, and everybody will running. Are you yourself, you are going to intervene to make it important? No, tell me I shouldn't be this guy.
I told you, my duty is to inform. Information is power. It's very important that we speak to everybody. Saints and sinners. It's very important that we talk to them.
I don't agree with you to inform. Don't inform us about what Satan says.
Even in the Bible, the Bible reported Satan. The Bible reported Satan, and Jesus did not discriminate against anybody.
No. Bible called activity of Satan, and that was why God sent away Satan. This one you are doing now, you are reporting for the angels of Satan to be emboldened to continue to do the atrocity.
No, all he did is to explain his own vision and mission.
What did he say? To say that all evil is all people. You tell me.
No, I don't know the history.
To No. You don't say don't this. That will be unfair. Look at the constitution of Nigeria. Look at what is there. Don't tell us about history. Talk about constitution. Then you are wearing. Each time I read it at least at the back page of this thing, I read it 3, 4 times. I even understand what they are talking about. Because of the high level of intelligence, nobody's doing it. So you were telling me that the history, what history? You know, constitution is clear. Look at what was stated. And then somebody come and tell you, kill any policeman you see, kill any army man you see. And I will accept that. For whatever reason it is. Okay, even people will not be army people again. When you wear army uniform, the day that you are people. When you wear a police uniform, the day that you are people. So if you say a policeman, kill him. If you say an army man, kill him. What kind of society are we in? What kind of society are we? We must condemn this. We must condemn it. But let me tell them, anywhere I'm traveling to, I will announce it. If I'm going to London, I will announce it. If I'm going to Spain, and I dare, not the Canada school, I dare them to come. What they will see in their life, they won't believe it. I dare them. I'm not people they will come and say, they went and attack it when mad. No, they should know that we're from Nigeria. I'll go to Spain, I'll tell them I'm going to Spain tomorrow. I'll go to America, I'll go to America. Let them organize, let them organize. And see the way we treat them. People should not be treating people up and down as if they have monopoly of violence.
Mr. Governor, sir, I know time is fast spent, but I must talk about rivers. The rivers of your dream. Could you please tell us what you've been doing since you have been governor? I'm interested in that because
that will take another 4 hours. You promised me you're coming tomorrow to Rivers. I'll do everything you can. Even if it means us to do everything to bring you to Rivers tomorrow, you have to come. You spend 1 week or 2 weeks. No, with due respect. No, it's not. That's why we're having it. That's why I said journalists. You have to spend at least 2 weeks to go around the 22 local government of Rivers State and see with your eyes. And what we have been doing, not what I will tell you. When the Guild of Editors came, I told them, divide yourself, go. Even they did not go around. So, do me that favor. Whatever logistic it is, Rivers State government will come and see. Take your camera people, go to the 23 local government and tell Nigeria what I saw. It's not what people are saying, no. What Nwike said, it's not what's on ground. Don't do me any favor. Don't do me any favor. So I will not waste your time here to tell you what I've been doing. No. But I can tell you the dream I have is a rivers of unity. Rivers of where there are potentials for we to actualize. Rivers of where the founding fathers, without where you come from, you have the same opportunity. Not the rivers of ethnicity, rivers of acrimony, rivers of disunity. No. I want the rivers of unity. Rivers that we can work together, go to anywhere, and be proud that a rivers man or woman. That is my own dream. But as for what we have been doing, no. You come, your team. Come with your team. Stay 2 weeks. Go back. Tell Nigerians, I went. I saw. I can tell you, not what the governor told you. I will not go with you. People will go with you and show you one by one. 2 weeks. If you even say 2 weeks, I finish. I will thank you and say, look, you have the strength. Wow. Say upland, You say upland, different, this. You know, politicians, we have, let me tell you in politics. Maybe before you run up, you know, one thing I've learned, and the book, as a practical politician, and which I will recommend to every politician or everybody who wants to be in leadership position to read Dr. Audley's book, Conscience and History, My Story. I will recommend that book. In fact, I will tell Dr. Peter Audley tomorrow, who is my leader, sir, can you make available more of that? The state government will want to pay to help Nigerians to read that book, Conscience and History, My Story. You will cry about this country. You know, the politicians, don't be carried away as I'm talking with you. Don't be carried away as I said, you're one of the intelligent people. No, don't be carried away. When you read that book, you have to think. You know about politicians. So, I owe you a duty. If you send your people, I'll tell Dr. Peter, sir, allow us to produce 2,000 copies of those books and send to you people, carry. Send it to Nigeria. Send it to people wherever you are. Let them read. Nigerians, Ghanaians, other African countries. Let them read that book. Conscience,
And
my
history.
history, my story. Then you cry. You will not even relate, even with me as a politician. You will not relate with me. It's so unfortunate. That is one book I will never miss in my life. And if you ask me, mentorship, that's one book that has mentored me, that has told me, look, this is what it is as for leadership, where you are coming to and where you are going to live. Not the one we read about fiction, you know, stories. This is practical. When you read them, and then you call me back. I read this. You will know typical Nigerians in politics. This is my transition period. I can tell you, having read that book, what I'm passing through. I can tell you, having read that book, it's like expo, you know, exam medicine. When you read that Dr. Peter Audley's book, and you are seeing a transition, you are seeing human beings, you can now appreciate what the man wrote. Conscience and history. My story is unfortunate. I will make sure you get the books when you come.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What is your philosophy of power? Before we go, I would like to know, is it Machiavellian or what is it? Because you are a very strong leader, and a lot of people tend to appreciate that in leadership, where you are very strong, very firm.
Now, what is Machiavelli? What is Machiavelli?
The end justifies the means.
No, you see, that's the problem we have. Let me tell you, I said, you see, what makes a leader to be strong is the people. It's the people. When the people are part of what you are doing, you are very strong. But when the people do not know what you are doing, when there's no disconnect, when there's no communication, then the issue of Machiavelli comes in. Force. Machiavelli will tell you whatever. You see, power. The end justifies the means. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. Whatever I want to do today, my people must be involved. When they are involved, you become a hero. But when you don't involve them, that's the problem. Then you now want to coerce, to use whatever forms to make yourself to be a strong leader. That's not leadership. Leadership is Joseph, Mary, A, B, come, look, what do we do? How do we go about it? Put our heads together. We disagree, but we'll agree. By the time we agree, that was strong. Then you, as a leader, because the man, when the people not think they are the strong best person, but the strong, that who is strong is the people. They are the ones who make it. And that's what I see as power. Power is not that naked or raw power. Power is not that easy offering to bamboozle everybody. No, that's not power. Power, for me, is the ability to organize your people, to let them be part of decision making, and then things will begin to move. And then people will say, this guy is a powerful person. Don't touch him. If you touch him, the people will react. Because people are aware, they're involved in your decision making. That is what I see as power.
A lot of people have complained that, especially from the Niger Delta, that as rich, as well endowed as the Niger Delta is, it has been underdeveloped. Do you see any hope for the people of the Niger Delta?
I just want you to help me mention the class of people. You see, let me tell you. When you say people say, there are those who want to be governors of the Niger Delta, they have their own view. But if you tell me those who are not governors, you see this thing we are playing. I read today. About my friend of mine, they are some of them, and I read one man, I read his name, one man who was already looking for power to be, I used to be advisor to president and that National Assembly. I is the advisor to president now. What is the I mean, from a while, I don't know. How do I know these people, their names? I have to know them. That is boy. Okay, you know him. You know him, Eternal. I hardly remember this type of program. It is very unfortunate. They say the Niger Delta governors are not using their money for the development of the oil communities. I didn't know that illiteracy has come to that level. That boy, I call him a boy. They say, well, the former senator, I never got, I call him a boy. Talking about, if you went further to say, the flyover that Nwike is constructing. Look at the man who cannot win the election calling him Nwike. Flyover that Nwike is that development for the communities. I don't know the school he went to. Ask him what is development. Is this where the money will be carried and be given to the chiefs? The money will be carried and be given to the chiefs. He has said the flyovers are being for Patagon is not for the community. How does it determine the community that produce oil in the state? How does it determine that? A whole community, a whole city. And I challenge it. The oil money that they carry to develop Abuja is Abuja and oil development community. But Patagon is an oil development community. There hardly any part of River State that's not producing oil. So how can that boy